Okay, good afternoon. Um, we're going to present our PIA from the subject Proyectos de Psicología en la Educación, which will be presented by my classmate Claudia Isabel Casillas Anaya and I, Carlos Francisco Galaviz Pacheco. The contents will be the study context, the problem observed, the educational theories for the proposal itself, and a personal reflection. Now my classmate is going to present the study context.
Um, During the course, we studied many theories that could help us to analyze a class and make a proposal to solve a problem. Um, I went to a primary school and observed a class, and I analyzed uh, a problematic. The school's name was Escuela Primaria Profesor Ciro Mesa Tejeda. Uh, it was a class, an English class for fifth grade. The number of students were uh, to 28 to 30 students, and their age were 11 to 12 years old, and the schools were a public primary school.
Now we decided to use this observation instead of mine because it could be more expanded upon it. Because the problem observed was that the teacher asked the students to bring a presentation about negative and positive aspects of one topic in specific for each team. The team had to pass to the front and explain the positive and negative aspects of the topic. For example, positive and negative impact of inappropriate music for kids. The problem presented was that the kids were saying the information in Spanish and they could barely read the information properly. While the kids were speaking from the front, the others weren't paying attention to their partners, and some of them even were playing.
They the educational theory for the proposal. Um, it was information processing approach. It is very important to give students the liberty to learn by their own. Since the kids have around 11 to 12 years old, and they need to learn how to work by themselves. But the teacher must provide the support they need, obviously. And social constructivism too. Our proposal involves cooperation, since the students need more motivation to pay attention to class and play less between them. We'll encourage cooperation between them rather than competition. In this way, we can also put more attention to the students than struggle with the subject.
The proposal, well, we thought about a movie day. If the kids are not interested in the class, then we can motivate them by utilizing something that is still related to the class, but it's not like an assignment or something like they will perceive as work or homework. Um, it it's not necessary that it's a movie. It could be also a program or anything that they will like and will be more luditive than a proper um, class. um, the thing that we're trying to state is that the students must learn in a different way. In this case, watching a movie, something that they interest in. The movie or program could have a moral lesson at the end, and in the end, they could comment and reflect between them. We could also question them about an aspect that they particularly like.
Uh, how are we going to implement it? First, we uh, are going to have a movie projection once a month. It could be maybe after a test. I mean, before a test. To give an example, uh, in this way, the children can practice listening, and it's more probable that they remember the pronunciation for future speaking activities or exams. Also, we can make some questions to the children after the projection. Uh, Something like what was their favorite part of the movie or what character you like they like the most, and so on. And as my classmate Carlos says, at the end we could ask the students to tell us what they have learned from the movie and how they can implement it in the activities they do in class, or how can they implement it in the real life.
The general conclusion is that preparing a new strategy for the student is a little bit tedious, but at the same time, it is interesting to see how it will result. Um, as future teachers, we enjoy this, well, as a team, we enjoyed this experience, and we are now more aware about all the work that teachers must do in order to share their knowledge and make new strategies for students to have new ways to learn. Since technology and any social trend is going to just keep evolving, we need to also um, keep evolving our way of teaching. We hope that we can learn more things so we can become good students, good teachers, and in a certain form, students in the future. Now we are going to pass to the to the um, individual conclusions. I just need a moment to prepare that. And here it is. Do you mind if I start?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Now, oh, here it goes. Well, this project became an enlightening experience since I asked a couple of close friends for their opinion and their previous experience as students, as well as I began to remember some of the best teachers that I had regarding my formation in learning foreign languages. It's inspiring seeing how a good teacher that shows interest in their students can become a huge difference in someone's life. Somehow decisive. I think even though I might choose a different path while developing my studies, I'm eager to work as teacher, and with some luck and effort, become a good one. Always trying to prove myself to give my future students the best that I can. As for the theories seen during the course, well, all of them had an impact on teaching, but they are not independent from each other. Most of the real experience that we saw with the observations um, confirmed my assumption that most of the time you are going to um, have a mixture of to have a proper class going on. And to finish my reflection, I do see myself as capable enough to conduct a class of sixth graders in the future, that is. I still need to develop the skills necessary to properly teach, since right now I feel like I will lack in too many aspects. And
Okay.
now,
My personal reflection is that I have learned a lot of things through this course. I enjoyed a lot to visit a school and make an analysis about a class. It was a great experience, and also it helped me to visualize myself in a classroom, being a teacher and dealing with the students. I've learned that being a teacher is not an easy job, and there are a lot of things that we need to know before imparting class to someone. And us as teachers have to have passion to teach and also to learn because there is always a chance to improve and make new strategies. The theories that we have seen during the course have helped us to open our minds and learn different strategies in order to make a change in how the students can learn. But obviously, we have so much more to learn and improve so we can become good teachers in the future. Uh, Finally, I hope I can learn so much more and apply different strategies so I can become a good teacher in the future. Um, I have realized that teachers need to have a lot of empathy and and passion. As I said before, being a teacher is not an easy job. We have to have the commitment of finding better ways of learning and apply them to the students in order to change the educational system here in Mexico because it's very bad.
Well, that's right. So, we're going to finish this presentation, and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very